Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to HJN. Yeah. HJN, the original series, is still going at it again. Like I said, it's going to be a little while before we ever get to another, well, crossover related stuff. So, sure to be on the lookout for that kind of stuff, but until that happens, I mean, I probably have less than 20 episodes to deal with. Yeah, that seems to be your only hint as to when the crossover is going to start. But, number 688. Live entertainment. Of course, people might be familiar with the usage of studio-based recordings in terms of music and podcasts and the like, but if you've ever gotten one good feeling inside you, it'd be the fact that one of these days, you'd probably want to see these same kind of performances done on stage in front of your very eyes. Live entertainment has pretty much been the answer to this kind of enigma that many people seem to have within their own minds. And thanks to a lot of things that we were able to accomplish, including live entertainment that had been done by centuries worth of live theater programs and the like, we actually still do celebrate the many, many things out there on a stage, or at least on some surface that these artists, bands, comedians, and the like happen to use, so that way everyone gets a good view at them. I, of course, have had lots of requests in my life to wanting to go see certain things happen. But I was only able to see so much back then because I never really quite found the time to be able to go see someone in a concert or something else of the sort. But if there is one thing that I can pretty much have myself a great series of memories of, it'd be for the fact that Menominee Falls High School, spring 2018, was a time where I became the director of operations for Thalassophobia, a contest involving many different live performances by various artists and bands and acts that have all been done by certain students throughout the school. Because I was director, I of course had to be in charge of a lot of things out there. I of course was in charge of getting the stages prepped, the equipment set up, the PA systems organized, and of course I also helped out with putting up the posters for promotion to see if people are able to sign up and join on in the program. Of course, I still remember the many times where I've had other people who were assistants in the group of preparations, including one who was a die-hard fan of Smash Mouth, just like me. I, of course, still remember to this day that this exact student apparently played 6 different songs by Smash Mouth on a ukulele, including a couple from various albums like Get the Picture and Magic. That, of course, was just awesome. I never really saw people out there who were super fans of Smash Mouth like myself, because growing up, that was one of the many things I held on in my deepest of memories. Especially when it came time to Astro Lounge, which was, at the time, the newest album that was out when I was just kind of a newborn at the time. But then, of course, as the years went on, I really got to know them, plus other bands along the way. Bush, Plain White Tees, All American Rejects, they still are my favorites to this very day. For the kind of talents that they have, the kind of work that they've done, I never really got the chance to say thank you to this exact student for doing just that, bringing me back to those days where those bands were not necessarily as extremely amazing as they still are today, but overall, Thalassophobia was quite an amazing thing that I'd done in my life. And being the director of operations, I'm still very honored to say that I put up a great show back in 2018. So, 3 years later, here we are now, talking a little bit more about that memory. But now, I kind of wonder what I could do in the future. So, that's pretty much all I want to talk about here. I don't want to talk too much about this because I do, after all, still have a lot of other subjects that are also going to need some touching up. So if you want to see more go down on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.